Hey guys, welcome to the table. It's Saturday, so you know what that means. It's time for another round of Tabletop Takedown. We're coming to you live from Brain Jerk Studios right here in Monroe, Michigan, staring over the beautiful river. It's another beautiful day, and another day we get to play for you guys. Our pilots tonight are myself, the man, the myth, the legend, RC, and new to the show, we have Dylan and Matt. Today, I'm going to be playing Atla Palani, and I'm going to be cracking some eggs to try and win the game.
I'm going to be playing Joda the Unifier and just legendaries on legendaries.
I'm going to be playing AC, and I'm going to be playing lands, making copies of things, and hopefully drawing enough cards to win.
I'm Matt. I'm playing Perfro Scout of the Forge. I'm pretty much going to be trying to play creatures, and whenever I play a creature, I'm going to deal 2 damage to each of my opponents.
Sounds beautiful. We rolled for turn ahead of game. Dylan's going to start us off.
All right. So I will draw for turn. I will play a Wandering Fumoral. I'm going to play tapped, and I can tap for Is It colors. And I will P the T.
Draw. I'm going to play a forest as my land for the turn, and I'm going to tap that forest to play a search for or suspend a search for tomorrow, putting 2 time counters on it. Pass turn.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a mountain for land for turn, and I'm going to pass turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. And I will play this command tower. I will tap that command tower to play a skull clamp and pass the turn.
Ooh, eggs have a sack outlet already.
It's looking grim. I draw for turn. I'm going to play a Cinderglade. It's a mountain forest, comes in play tap because I do not control 2 or more basic lands, and I will P the T.
Untap, upkeep, remove a time counter, draw. I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn. I'm going to tap 2 and play explore, and I may play an additional land this turn and draw a card. I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh no. I'm going to play a mountain for land for turn. I'm going to pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'll play this Battlefield Forge and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Rockvale or Rockfall Vale into play tapped. Oh, I have 2 or more other lands, so it comes into play untapped. I will tap for 3 and play a Chromatic Lantern. Lands I control can tap for any color, and I can tap that for any color. And P the T.
Draw.
Upkeep.
Oh, that's true. Upkeep.
Search.
My library for a basic land card, put that into the battlefield, then shuffle my library. Then I draw. Forest. Draw. All right. Yeah. I'm going to play a Field of the Dead. Comes into play tapped. And I'm going to tap 2, play a Swiftfoot Boots. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. I will play a mountain, and same thing, I'll pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an Evolving Wilds and crack it for a Plains. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to tap the Rockvale Vale and the Cinder Glade for it doesn't matter because it's colorless. An Arcane Signet. Now I'll tap the Arcane Signet for a blue, the Chromatic for any color, and this for any color to play a Propaganda. Creatures can't attack me unless their controller plays 2 for each creature they control attacking me. Beat the T.
Tap, draw. I'm going to tap my Field of the Dead to play a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap 6 to cast AC. I'm going to play Glass Pool Shore as my land for the turn. I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. I will play a mountain. I'll tap a red and 3 colorless. I'm going to play out my commander. I'm going to play Perforos. He's indestructible, and as long as his devotion to red is less than 5, he isn't a creature. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I'll do 2 damage to each opponent. And then I'm going to play Rock, Son of Rock, dealing 2 damage to everyone.
Drops us all down to 38.
And I pass turn. That's all I can do.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play this forest as my land for turn. And I will tap 4 and play my commander, Atlaplani, and pass the turn.
What does his devotion have to be a creature?
5.
All right.
It's 1.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep.
Yeah, because that other guy doesn't have any.
Nope. 0 drop.
I'm going to tap 3, one of which being blue. I'm going to tap Wooburg. Play my commander, Joe to the Univar. And she does not have haste, but she gives legendary creatures I control +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures I control. And whenever I cast a legendary spell, I do Legendary Cascade. And she's 6/6 because of her own ability.
Well, I guess I started a trend with saying, "Hey, I'm gonna put my commander out." Everyone else is like, "Oh,
yeah."
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, I'm going to play an island as my land for the turn. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to pay 1, equip Swiftfoot Boots to AC. And then I'm going to tap for a green, blue, and 2 colorless. And I'm going to cast a Ricksmith's Slumbering Island. When it enters the battlefield tapped with 5 slumber counters on it. As long as Ricksmith's has a slumber counter on it, it's a land. Whenever I cast a spell, I may remove a slumber counter from Ricksmith's. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay a green and a blue and double major and make a copy of them that isn't legendary. So I'm going to have 2 12/12s. Enter the battlefield tapped with 5 slumber counters on them. Let's see. Tap that. Got that. 2 lands entered the battlefield. So I will draw 2 cards. And then Move to combat. I'm going to swing at Matt for 5.
I will block with a 0/1.
Cool.
There goes Rob.
Pass turn.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. Draw. I'm gonna play a mountain for land for turn. I am then going to pay red and 2 colorless. I'm gonna do a Ramaging Goblin. I can tap, discard a card, draw a card. Everyone loses 2. And then I'm going to pay
Each
1.
go to 36.
I'm gonna play a Kasig Wolfing as menace. I can pay 2 in a red, tap, exile 3 cards from my graveyard, and create a 3/2 wolf creature token.
Deals another 2 damage to each of us, and we're
Yes.
down to 34.
And then I'm gonna play Satyr's Cunning. It's a sorcery. I create a 1/1 red Satyr creature token with this creature can't block. And
So-
then the card has escape and exile 1 or 2 other cards, and I can escape it from the graveyard.
Dropping us all down to 32.
I'm gonna use this for my Satyr for right now. That's one token I didn't have. And then I will pass turn.
And he's a 3/2.
Untap.
Who?
The Satyr.
Upkeep
It's a
draw.
1/1
It's a 1/1.
that
Okay.
can't block.
Gotcha. So it has to attack.
I will play this mountain as my land for turn. And I will tap 2 and tap out Lapalani to make an egg. And then I will pay 1 and equip that egg with Skull Clamp. And it'll die, and I'll draw 2 cards and flip until I hit a creature. And I will have the Skull Clamp trigger hit the stack first. And then the Atla trigger hit the stack second, so it resolves first. And I'll flip until I hit Stonehoof Chieftain. 8/8 trample indestructible. Whenever another creature I control attacks, it gains trample indestructible until end of turn into play. And then I will draw 2 cards.
Don't mind, we all just got hit for 6. Now we got another threat on the
I'm
board.
going to tap 2 and play
Just
Rampant
played
Growth.
Solitaire.
And I'm going to go search my library
Green
for
is always
Forest and
just
put it
that.
into play tapped and then pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
I got 3 things I want to hit right now. I got one thing I want to get rid of for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. I like that sound.
There's a lot of threats on the board, and I can be really mean to one person. It's really mean.
Go ahead.
Your
Is
turn.
Perforos a creature yet?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
he's
that
only
leaves
at
you
3
alone.
devotion. So he needs 2 more.
And then it's still indestructible.
Yeah, it's indestructible.
Yep.
I'll just make the safe badass play. I'll play a Rogue's Passage. I will tap 3, one of which being white, to play Sisei, the Weatherlight Captain. The 2/2. It gets +1/+1 for each creature among each color among other legendary permanents I control. And for Wooburg, I can search for a legendary permanent that has less than her power, put it in the battlefield, and shuffle my library. And I also will do a legendary cascade for 2.
And flip from the top until you reveal. Sorry.
Legendary creature with
Legendary.
less than.
Is it creature?
Less
or is it
than.
just
Exile a
legendary?
legendary non-land with lesser mana value. Kari Sev.
Kari Seb comes into play. He's
Good
go
thing
on the
about
bottom
that
of
is
my
you don't
library.
have to worry about hitting legendary spells unless you have legendary spells.
Which are bad.
Some.
No,
They're
the
all
green one is
bad.
awesome.
They're all
The green one
tries.
is
The blue
awesome.
one tries too, but like legendary spells are bad because that's the only spell you can. Oh wait, my bad, wrong. I was thinking of the epic spells because because you can only
Yeah,
cast
the
them
legendary
rest of the game.
ones you have to
The,
have legendary permanent
yeah,
out to cast.
Jaya's Immolating Inferno, good card.
Mm-hmm. Druidic Vow, I think is
Kamal's Druidic Vow, good
yeah.
card. Good card.
I will tap 2, and I will double major my Jodiah the Unifier.
No, you have to do it
You
when
have
you
to-
cast.
What?
You would have had to do it to Cisse. It's when you cast.
It's when you
It says
cast
counter. It says copy target legendary spell.
or creature spell.
It says copy target creature spell you control.
Yeah, it's not a
Except
spell.
Joda's
it's
not a spell.
legendary.
Joda's a permanent. You could have did it to Cisse while she was on the stack trying to resolve,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
you missed your trigger.
okay.
The latest one would be the red one you just played, but
Yeah.
Instead, I'll tap 1 more for a blue to play Volvo, the Iterant Scholar. It is a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, I create a token of Volo's Journal. The legendary colorless artifact creature, hexproof. Whenever I cast a creature spell, I note one of the creature types that hasn't been noted on this artifact. And for 2, I can draw a card for each creature type noted on that. That comes into play. I do another legendary cascade for 2.
do you actually have a legendary
yeah.
too? All right.
There's
Yoshimaru.
Yoshimaru, Hound of
Use a
Kanda,
legendary zero.
Isamaru.
Isamaru. It's 2/2.
2/2 for 1. But it's legendary. So
And I will move to combat.
I feel like I'm playing the least
Playing
threatening deck here
legendary
at the table.
tribal.
And Matt, you're the one that's tearing up my life total. So I'm going to send
I have
a
like 1/1s and 1
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 commander at you.
Okay, I'll block it with a 1/2.
P to T.
Untap.
Legends on legends on legends, bro.
I'm just making an omelet.
Just trying to play solitaire.
I'm just trying to grow my island. Draw.
What? Because you
He's gonna run out of
boy.
cards. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
1, 2, 3,
I have a high possibility
4,
of running out of cards.
5. I'm going to play an
That's just
Alharmit's
what this
Archive
deck is.
as my land for the turn.
Well, yeah, your skull
Or
clamp
not
eggs.
as my land, but I'm going to play Alharmit's
But yeah,
Archive.
As long as I get that skull clamp
It's an
out.
artifact. I'm going to remove a slumber counter from both of my Ricksmiths. I'm then going to play a Simic Growth Chamber as my land for the turn. I'm going to float an island or float a blue and return the island to my hand. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I am then going to use that 1 island. And these 4 to play a Psychosis Crawler. And his toughness is power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in my hand. Currently 5. Whenever I draw a card, each of you are going to lose a life. I'm going to play an island as my additional land for the turn, and I'm going to draw another 2 cards, having each of you lose 2 life.
Putting me down to 30, Dylan down to 30, and Matt 38.
Yeah, this game is screw our life total.
I mean, it's working pretty well. I'm going to then
Grind it up, baby.
tap for 1 and move Swiftfoot Boots over to my Psychosis Crawler. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap.
That's 6.
No upkeep trigger. Draw.
Yeah, this one.
I'm gonna play Mountain for land for turn. I'm gonna do a red, and 2 colorless. I'm gonna do a Witty Roastmaster. It has alliance, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Witty Roastmaster deals 1 damage to each opponent. So now it's going to be 3 damage for each creature at play.
Now I go to 28. Dylan goes to 28, and RC goes to 30.
I'm going to pay 2 red and a colorless. I'm going to play Squee the Immortal. You may cast Squee from your graveyard or from exile. So
Dealing
He'll be
3 to
referring-
each of us. I'm at 25. Dylan's at 25. RC at 27.
And Perforos is a creature. I will tap, discard, and draw.
On tap. Upkeep draw. I will play this mountain as my land for turn. I will tap 2 and tap out Lapalani to make an egg.
Mhm.
And then I'll tap 1 and equip it with a skull clamp, killing it. And I'll stack the triggers accordingly again and flip until I hit a creature. Good call. Very good call I made right there. Look at that.
Not even a creature
Wow.
yet. Jeez.
Land,
I'm a
land.
genius.
Unless you need to land.
Itali. Primal Storm.
Ooh.
None
I
of
have
us
one
are
in here
happy.
too.
None
I
of
do
us
too.
are happy.
I will then pay 2 and play a Felwar Stone. And then I'll pay 2 and play Farseek and grab my Triumph and put it into play tapped. And then combat, I'm going to swing 8 Trample Indestructible at you, Matt.
I'll take 8.
Sounds good.
Going down to 30.
Pass turn.
Tara Warrior, I need that card. Untap.
Dang it, why did I pass the turn?
Because you were good.
Upkeep. Draw. I'll play
I
a
should've
Temple.
put the skull clamp on something.
A Temple of Epiphany. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 1.
That's fair.
I'm gonna keep it where it's at, actually.
Would only been on a tally, so like he would have been a
1,
6-4.
2, 3, 4.
Right.
7-4.
7-5. All right. See the 6.
To wait until next turn.
I mean, it's clear who I deemed as a threat there.
1, 2.
I think we
3,
all view
4,
him as a
5,
threat.
6.
He did 15 damage to each of us. But now he's going to only have 1 card in his hand and he's about to get overrun hard.
He hasn't done 15 to each of us. He's only done 13. I've done 2.
1, 2,
6.
3.
Oh, he
3 of
didn't
which
gain
being
anyway.
blue for Arcanus the Omnipotent. The 3/4, I can tap it to draw 3 cards, or I can pay 4 to bounce it to my hand.
Yeah, it's 13.
Also, I do a legendary cascade for 5. I hit
6, you mean? Or, well, yeah, flip
Yeah, it would
until
be
you
a
hit
1
5 or
less.
less.
So it's Highjar, the loyal bodyguard. I can sacrifice him to give legendary creatures I control +1/+0 and indestructible until the end of turn.
Oh, hey, board wipe. Go.
Yep, it's a nope to board wipes.
I was like, oh, I got to return that to your hand before doing so. Gotcha.
I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I could literally be a dick to like any of you, but Matt, you got me at 25.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
be able to do
do
much
it.
more.
That's kind of your own fault.
You made yourself a target right now.
It's fine. I don't plan on winning with this deck. I just plan on making the game go a lot quicker.
But I am going to spread the love a little bit because I believe in spreading the love.
Yeah.
So I am going to swing my Commander, Cisse, and Karziv Skyship Raider at Matt. I'm going to send Volo at Josh. And I'm going to send Isimaru at Tyler.
What are they that are coming at me?
It is a... So it's a 12-12,
Commander?
a 9-9, and a 8-11 first strike menace.
Okay.
And you have a 9-12, and you have a 9-9.
I'll take 9.
I will block your commander with Squee and take the rest.
In response,
Sure.
before damage is declared,
Mm.
I'm going to tap my Erixmethes to Simic Charm your Perforos back to your hand while he's still a creature.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I remove a slumber counter.
I'll block. Sweet.
And then you're taking the rest.
Yeah, how much?
9 and 8. So, yeah, 17. And I will pay the tea.
What a hit.
Am I still
see.
the threat?
Well, drops Tyler down to 16, me down to 18, you down to 13.
Yep.
Either that's the issue.
This is good.
Untap.
We're
Yeah,
gonna be able to get another game in.
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Tap all of it. These two still have 2 slumber counters on them. Draw a card. Each of you lose a life.
Putting me down to 15, Matt down to 12, Dylan down to 24, and RC is sitting at 18. I want to say final half of the game, but Dylan's still above half. So someone's got to hit him.
Got paid 2 for each one.
I got a tap on Erixmethes and a
So I'm worried about Josh because he's definitely got the man.
2 Erixmethes.
I'm working on it.
Nope. I'm going to. Yeah, play a Memorial to Genius. Comes into play tapped. I draw 2 cards. Each of you lose 2 life.
Spicy.
I'm going to look at my pool and realize one. I'm gonna tap my field of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be my 7th one. I make a tap 2/2.
Oh, the zombie.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's only 6 because I did count this one.
Your Slumbering Isles.
Currently an island. Currently an island. That's right. So I do get it. So I get 1. So I have 1, 2, 2. Comes into play tapped. Right.
Yep. Glass pool, Simic,
No, just
forest, island, field, memorial, Erixmethes. Yes.
All right, sweet. I'm going to tap Field of the Dead to play an Amulet of Vigor.
Very bad.
I am then going to play a Myriad Landscape. Comes into play untapped because Amulet of Vigor, and I'm going to draw 2 cards, and each of you are going to lose 2 life. I am then going to
Putting Matt to 8, me to 11, Dylan to 19. We are in the final half of the game.
tap 3, and I'm going to play, or no. Yeah. These three. These three. So 2 green and a colorless to play a Eternal Witness. Forgot that other zombie because I played another land, the Mirrored Landscape. I'm going to
Ewit.
return double major to my hand. Remove a slumber counter.
Down to 1.
I'm then going to tap both the Arithmethes and that puts me at 2, 2, 3. Nope. 2. So that puts me at 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to cast a Terrestodon. Any response? I'm going to double major it
Oh my.
and
In
destroy
response,
6. Yeah.
I'm going to sack Highjar. All my legends are indestructible.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's non-creature permanence.
Oh, is it really?
Wait.
Isn't it non-creature permanence?
Destroy up to 3 target oh, it is non-creature.
Oh, never mind.
Non-creature permanence.
You still
I thought it
doing
was
that?
Yeah.
not a
Already
double
did it.
major. Not a double major.
Oh.
If it's only non-creatures, no.
Mm.
Dang.
My
I thought it was better.
propaganda.
I thought it was better. My bad.
All right.
I should have done it to a
He
different
hard
creature.
cast Restodon. He gets to blow up 3 non-creature permanents.
Skull Clamp, Propaganda, and Chromatic Lantern.
Let's go.
You
That
each
felt
get a
good.
3/3 beast creature token.
So I get 2.
Yes.
That's why you've only
Ooh.
done 1 damage.
You don't have a
Two
non-land
sweet
creature. You don't have a non-creature permanent.
And lands.
Mm. Right. But you got them though. In that case, what do I have? I'm going to tap for 4. And I'm going to play Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Enters the battlefield with 4 counters on it, slumber or planeswalker counters. I remove the final slumber counter from my Arithmethes. Now they are creatures.
Getting
Finally.
fishy in here.
Nah. I'm going to +1 them, and I'm going to mill the top 2 and draw a card. And
Sweet, lose
I
one.
drew. Well, I draw 2 technically because I draw a card from that, but the archive says I draw 2.
Putting Matt to 6, me to 9, Dylan 17, RC still at 18.
And that's all I got.
He passes the turn.
Yep, pass the turn.
Okay, untap. No, keep. Draw. That doesn't.
Things are looking pretty grim.
Untap. Discard. Draw.
Well, hey, at least my Kodama of the East tree's in the graveyard.
Nice.
No, I would have drew the Coiling Oracle and Kodama if I would have chose someone else to mill.
You have
Yeah.
7 cards in your hand still?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why I put Psychosis Crawler up to 7.
I'll try this. I'm gonna do 2 red and 2 colorless. I'm gonna play Koth, Fire of Resistance. He has +2, search your library for a basic mountain card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle. -3, it deals damage equal to the number of mountains you control.
He's important in that deck. I mean, you're
Turn
running mono
creatures.
red.
No,
And
literally goes
then,
to run out of gas in the mono
my
red deck
7
and hits the gas.
Get an emblem with
think I
whenever a
actually got
mountain enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 4 damage to any target.
I think I actually got an oil slick one.
That's
of
if
them.
I can actually do much before I die.
tell me you got a
Comes
mountain in
at
your hand without
4.
telling me you got a mountain in your hand. I
Right.
got cards in my hand.
5. I'm gonna search for a basic mountain, reveal it, and put it into my hand.
Good call.
Ooh.
Good call.
Come on, where's that seething song? Where's that seething song? Turn
Hey,
3 into 5. Come
Red
on.
ramp. Literally red ramp. It's great.
What was
Yeah.
that one spell that came out and killed
All the time.
no.
I'll
yeah,
reveal it,
Keldheim.
put it in my hand.
It was the
I'm gonna play it for my
4-drop
land for
red
turn.
spell that you get 7 mana.
You're talking about the 3-drop red spell where you can get 7 mana.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Jessica's
Caswell.
well.
No,
That's cool.
Incarnable.
Oh,
Crag or
Iron
something.
Crag Feet, and you can only cast one other spell that turn, which automatically renders that card.
And then I'm gonna pay
Because you
2
can't
red and a
use it in the
colorless.
middle
I'm
of
gonna
storming
bring
out.
Squee back,
Yeah.
dealing 1 damage to each of you.
How?
Woody Roastmaster.
Yep.
That's fair. That's
Roast
fair.
Master's still out.
He's over there playing with his Woody.
Let's go.
At least it's not 2. And I
You
help
mean
him
3.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pass turn.
Ooh, untap. I didn't think I was going to get another turn. Upkeep, draw. Okay, well, that's to be expected.
Hey, I made it to where you don't have to pay to attack humans. Or legendaries. They all look like humans right now. Are they?
Play this point.
Except for the one at the end.
No,
Two.
I got a dog.
That's why I said except for one at the end.
That, and I don't even know if Arcanus is human or not. He's a wizard, but
He's a wizard. It
I'm
just
going to
says
tap
wizard.
2 and
Yeah,
tap
it just
out
says
Laplani to make an egg.
He's an artifact.
And then I'm going to tap 8 mana.
it's a gold.
And I'm
with
going
a
to try to
robe.
cast Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm tapped out, so I can't do anything.
that's game, dude.
I'm tapped.
Is it game?
That's probably game.
No, he's
Creatures
got enough
I
to swing
control
someone
get +6/+6 and trample until end of turn.
You might be able to swing somebody out or 2 people.
Look at the life totals.
I know.
He's
Get
definitely
rid of the
getting
high
2.
ones.
They get +4/+4.
6.
Oh, 6.
I made an egg, and then Crater Hoof counts himself.
1, 2. Oh yeah, you got the 3/3. I forgot about him. So
Mhm.
yeah, they get +6. That's not enough to kill us.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
that's true. I can
to
block it with Arcanus, no problem.
You also got
combat.
you also got 2 3/3s.
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to swing Itali at Dylan, Stonehoof Chieftain at Jace, this 3/3 beast at Josh, and Crater Behemoth at
It's a 9/9 beast, by the way.
We're going to do Dylan. And when creatures I control attack, Stonehoof Chieftain triggers, and they gain Trample and Indestructible until end of turn. And then Itali triggers, and I'm going to exile the top card of each player's library, and I may cast any number of non-land cards this way. I will gladly cast this Mirage Phalanx that has Soul Bond, and it says when it's paired with another creature, each of those creatures have, at the beginning of
Who's gonna
combat on your
exile
turn, create a
Purity,
copy
really?
of this creature, except it has haste and loses Soul Bond, and exile it. And I'm going to choose Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Yep.
So at my next,
Is it combat or?
so at my next combat, I'll make another Crater Hoof while this is out. I'm also going to play Purity, who says if a spell or an ability would deal damage to me, I prevent it, and I gain life equal to the damage that would be dealt to me this way. And when Purity's put into a graveyard from play, I shuffle it.
This is
And then I'll also play this Nature's Lore and search my library for a forest and put it into play.
all right. Power and toughness of the ones that are swinging at me.
All right, you have Crater Hoof Behemoth and Itali coming at you. So that is a 12/12 Trample Indestructible and a 9/9 Trample Indestructible.
And Jace just has a 9/9.
Jace has a he got +6, so he has a 14/14 Trample Indestructible coming at him, and you have a 7/7 Trample Indestructible coming at you.
Isn't that 9/9?
Isn't it 9/9?
Or yeah,
With
9/9.
3 plus
Yep.
6.
So a 9/9 coming at you and a 14/14 going at Jace.
I am going to use one of the 3/3 beasts I got from Josh and my 9/10 to block Itali killing it.
It's indestructible.
Or
isn't
no.
it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that's blocked completely. overly.
And then you have a
And then the
9/9.
the crater hoof, I will chump block with another 3/3 and take the rest.
6. And then this is a really big egg until end of turn.
And I'm going to. Jason's gonna take the hit, and I'm going to block the beast
9/9.
I gave you with my Terastodon with a 9/9.
Bang.
Wouldn't the beast have indestructible too?
It does.
It does. That's why I was like, I'll block all the damage.
Everything that
Yes.
swung has indestructible.
Trample and indestructible. Good stone hoof chieftain.
I gotta
Good
get one.
crater hoof. I double hoofed. That's
I
like the
didn't
key
know-
play for this
I
deck.
didn't know that stone foot even existed.
Yeah, yeah, it's an amazing card.
I'm
I will
sitting here
pass
like
the turn.
ugh.
Yeah, I really want to put one in my mono green deck.
Oh yeah, it should be in every mono green deck.
I got I got Gaia's Anthem in there. I got
Now
a
my buff is
Gauntlet of Power in there.
I will untap,
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
upkeep, draw. Gotta love spice.
I'm gonna run Wilson
Ah.
with the background that makes my commander a 10/10.
Need that for my Animar deck.
Raised by giants.
Raised by Giants. Yeah, with Wilson. It's better than Master Chef. I'll put Master Chef in the deck, but making Wilson a 10/10 by like turn 3, dude, get out of here. That's sick.
I have that in my life counter deck, so the commander gets it because it does.
It's great for it.
Yeah.
If you
10/10
don't kill
unicorn.
RC, we're out.
I know.
That's not true. Maybe.
Yeah, you can.
How can
draw,
I-
You can draw.
I can't draw 10 cards.
BS.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
You
can
draw
just draw
six.
last turn.
Can I? I don't know. Let's see.
You're
actually-
drawing 2 per land, and you're playing 2 lands, and you're going to hit another one, and then you have the Erixmathes, which are 12/12s. So
I don't know.
Yeah,
if I
but
can
everyone has
much,
blockers
but-
and stuff to. You can't take damage. You're just scared because
spells or abilities.
I'm the only one that can kill you off, and that's
With
why you're afraid of
lifelines.
me. Yeah.
Yes,
Everyone
lifelines.
else can't hurt you.
No, I take right. If a spell or an ability would deal damage, I still take combat.
You deal-
damage.
He would
Perforos
still
deals
take-
damage.
Perforos doesn't do anything to me anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
And
immune
that's
to
why
Perforos.
Tyler's wanting you to focus me
No,
because I'm the only one that can
He's-
deal with him.
I
with
don't. I
the
can't even
purity.
kill him.
I love commander politics.
Let's go.
No, you
I'm
don't
not
wanna
the threat.
attack
No,
me.
I'm not the threat. You're not
I'm-
the threat. I'm the threat. What?
in all fairness, you are a threat, and I am a threat. Tyler's a threat.
Perforos
Currently,
is now at the moment, so he's not as much of a threat.
but you got Koth out too.
I'm
So
gonna
you're a
tap
minor
2
threat.
colorless
Still a threat.
and Volo to draw 3
Not
cards
when I'm at 6
since
life.
there's 3 noted creature types on this. I'll play my land for a turn, which is a creeping tar pit. Demir colors. And let's just get it ready
Just
to
a bunch
rumble.
of value engines hitting each other. This game is
2. I'm gonna play Galtia. 12/12
Great.
trample.
Big Dino hits the field.
And I'm going to Legendary Cascade for 11.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
going to get
Bang.
Barakos, party leader. He is a 2/4. He counts as a wizard, a cleric, a warrior,
And a rogue.
and a rogue. And whenever he attacks, defending player loses X life, and I create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of creatures in my party.
And he has to choose a background.
I will also try and get on this land curve. That's if he makes it for a weathered wayfarer. It's a 1/1 that I can pay 1 to search for a land, reveal it, put it in my hand, activate it if a opponent controls more lands than I do. I will move to combat. no. Let's just play.
It's a lethal crackback on anybody.
I know.
This game is tight. I think I'm gonna go get a breather.
All right. I am going to. Well, I'm gonna swing Jodiah the Unifier and Kari Civ at Josh and Sisei Weatherlight Captain and Isumaro Hound of Kanda. I am going to swing at Tyler.
Do they have trample?
No, one has First Strike Menace, though.
One has first strike menace.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're all bigger, equal to the number of legendary creatures I control.
So where are they?
I'm going to double block the menace with two zombies, two zombies,
Okay.
and I'm going to block the.
Well, you also have, because Kari Civ attacked, you have Ragavan, which is also a legendary, which adds to all the rest of the legendaries.
Which is a what?
It's like
It starts off as a 2/1 red monkey, and then it gets plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
My
5,
e-witness
6, 7.
will eternally see that monkey.
Okay.
So
And then you still got Jodiah the Unifier.
commander with commander. I'm going to
Commander
block.
with commander.
Fish
Yeah.
for Joda. Fair trade.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
you have Sisei
Well,
Weatherlight Captain
We're still defenders.
and Isumaro Hound of Kanda.
PT.
Sisei is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Neither of them have trample or another ability.
6.
All right, I'm gonna
7,
put
8,
the
9.
egg in front of Isamaru and the phalanx in front of Sisei.
Okay, cool.
The egg dies.
You do the flip.
Mirage dies. And I do the
AC
flip.
dies. E-witness dies. The two
And I put
zombies
out
die.
Titanith Rex 11/11 trample.
And at the end of combat, my Ragavan monkey goes bye-bye.
Mhm. My turn.
And I will be the T.
Yes.
But
All
now I
right.
don't make a crater hoof every upkeep, so well played.
Combat.
Upkeep.
Or you know what I mean? On my turn
Draw.
anyway.
Each
why I
take
say
one.
upkeep, because it might as well be
It goes
like
on
each take
the
one.
beginning of my
It's,
combat.
it's great in here because
Everybody
I make
take one.
copies.
Copy of that.
Matt going down to 5. Tyler going down to 7. Dylan
Me
going down to
going
9. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this.
When you cast fish,
1,
this is where the
2,
counter spell would come in.
3.
I'm playing red, green, white.
Playing Wooburg, and I just don't have one yet.
4.
And he's playing red, and he stamped out.
Surprisingly, I haven't even drawn a board wipe this game.
Okay, so I got. That's his cost, and then his commander tax. I'm gonna tap a Rick Smith these 4. And I'm going to cast AC. No response. I'm going to tap for a blue and a green, and I'm going to double major AEC, making a copy of AEC.
Well, it was a good game, fella.
Yep, good game, guys. With that, I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds, drawing 4 cards, and then
Matt won.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As soon as he cracks that, me and Matt are
Yep.
out.
Now, is
Crack-
that dealing
I'm going
damage?
to.
Wouldn't you
No,
gain
it's
life?
loss of life.
Loss of life.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
loss.
I'm going
of
to
life.
crack it, go look for a forest, put it into play,
That's
untap
what
because
makes
my
AC
Amulet
so
of Vigor
devastating.
says so.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to draw another 4 cards.
Another 4 cards. I'm dead. GG.
Due to the most broken card in Magic, Evolving Wilds.
Good game. Good game.
Top.
What time is it? We got time for another game?
We definitely should. That was pretty quick.
12:47. Yeah.
That was good. That was perfect.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
It's all about drawing cards.
I didn't get my haste engine, so everything I was bringing out, I had to wait a turn. I'm like, they're way too broke for me
You
to
had
wait
to
a
swing.
turn. I'm like,
You had to swing harder on him.
oh, I swung hard as fuck on him.
You
I
should've
swung over 30
you should-
damage at
if
him.
he didn't, since he didn't have
But
to
if I
block
would
with
have
the
swung
crawler,
everything at him, you would have ate me.
I still would have had to drop him.
No, I had next
I
turn.
had enough to
He
take
had
him
it.
out.
I knew he had it.
If I would
only
have
had
swung
8
everything
health.
at Josh, I would have taken him out.
Yeah, if he would have swung everything at me, he would have left himself open,
Wide
for,
open
you
for you.
or Perforos.
That's why I always believe in spreading the love.
Perforos.
It's just my deck couldn't keep up with you pinging us for drawing and then him
So,
pinging us
are
for
we
creatures. It was like, oh god.
So, do we want to play another game with different decks or what?
That's fine. That's up to you. I mean, I would like to bust out the new pre-con and kind of show that off.
All right. I'll switch down.
I'll
shift a gear down and play something a little more fun.
I mean, we can actually break out the planes and stuff that came with it. And I got the planer die if you want to, or we can just play.
I don't think we
regular.
got time for
I
that.
don't think we got time for a chase.
I'm gonna try TMF
Ooh.
because it's
TMF.
against a precon. My warriors are probably a little bit too strong.
Now that's a
for it.
spicy
True.
decision right
Or-
there.
But you're
I
playing
might-
dragons.
Elf Monkey looks
Or I
pretty
can play
sweet.
life.
You
But
probably
I
play
bought it
life.
for the
It'd probably be
gremlins.
more on par because I know your dragon deck. It's strong.
But that's
Yeah.
a broken card.
That is.
Once I get to actually search for everything, yeah.
I don't think I should play my previous precon Excel. Or should I? It puts
What?
a time limit on poison.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty much if
Somebody knocking? Oh. Oh, yes, I was hoping that.
So, all right.
Somebody laying down a base.
All about that base. Is there a reset button on the light bulb?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, there's a,
Yeah. Let's just have this roll out. So it's gonna randomize who starts.
Oh, no, shouldn't
It's
even
gonna
need to roll.
light it up.
it'll pick it. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to game 2, and Dylan's gonna start us off again.
Oh, it changed seats.
yeah.
Oh, and musical chairs, too. That's
Apparently. Here, I'll switch it.
Spice this.
I have switched over to Arcades the Strategist. I'm going to play some walls with some big butts and try to smush you with them.
I switched over to the new pre-con Grimball Gremlin Prodigy. I'm just going to make as many gremlins and artifacts as I can and tinker with people's life totals.
And I'm bringing a previous precon that I've upgraded to the table. It is Exhale, Scion of the Atraxa. I'm going to be playing around with poisoning my friends and using their decks.
I have Lisa of the Shroud. I'm pretty much gonna make us pay life for anything that we're trying to play, and my deck pretty much pay and try to gain life to make it work.
So it's like aristocrats.
Yeah.
Nice. So it looks like Dylan's going first again.
Everybody set.
I'm
set.
I'm looking at my first hand,
Figure it out, bud.
questioning my choices. Questioning my choices in life. Sorry, it's very toxic. So it's just, I kind of got to be.
Sounds
Play it
like
right.
Max.
Sometimes it can be. I think we all have an ex like that.
Yeah. Very common thing.
They're fun at the time, not fun all the time.
Never fun. Don't lie.
Oh, no. they
Fun
were
for
al-
him,
they're
not fun to
always
play against.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my Cedrus deck. It's just not fun.
It's
to
just
play.
toxic.
Just toxic.
Oh, I shouldn't, but I will. I'll keep it just so I don't have to go down to 6 again.
Beautimus.
Sweet.
I should go.
Run it up.
Draw.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
Will play me a command tower. And I will P the T.
Turn 1 tower.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap that forest for a prosthetic injector. Equipped creature will get +0/+2 and have toxic 1. Equip cost of 1. Pass.
It's already.
Draw.
Here we go.
I'm going to play Plains for land for turn. I will pass turn.
Draw. I will play this Hinterland Harbor tapped and pass.
Ooh. Draw. I will play a Vine Glimmer Snarl and reveal a forest in my hand, so it comes into play untapped, and I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a forest as my land for the turn, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to play a swamp for land for turn. Then I will pass turn.
Untap. I'll keep drawing. I'll play a Plains for my land for turn, and I'll tap 2 and play Rampant Growth. And I'm going to go search my library for an island and put it into play tapped and pass the turn.
I'm going to draw. Play a forest. I'm going to tap 3, including 1 green, for a Warding Wood, enchanting my forest. There's the battlefield I investigate, and it has add 2 mana of any one color. And P to T.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm dang it. Gonna play a Karn's Bastion as my land for the turn. Task for colorless, or I can pay 4, tap it, proliferate. I'm going to tap for 3 and play a Commander Sphere. And then I'm going to well, no, wait. Yeah, I already did it. Pass.
Okay.
Should have done something else, but
Draw.
well.
I will play
It'll be okay.
a Plains for land for turn.
it'll be fantastic.
Tap 3. I'll play a Pilgrim's Eye. I will search my library for a basic land, reveal it, and then put it into my hand. I'm going to search for a swamp, and then that's all I'm going to do.
Untap. Upkeep draw. I will play this Plains as my land for turn, and I'll tap 4 to play Arcades, the strategist, and I will pass.
It starts. And it starts.
I will untap. Draw. I'll play a forest as my land for the turn.
I probably should have picked a quicker deck. 2 forests. That's all I started with.
Let's have for a
That was
Yeah.
a quicker deck. That was
red, a blue, and 2 green to cast Rashimi and Ragavan.
Ooh.
The 2/4. Whenever I cast my first spell during each of my turns, I exile the top card of target opponent's library, and I create its treasure token. Then I may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost if it's a spell with mana value less than the number of artifacts I control. If I don't cast it this way, I may cast it this turn.
Word soup.
And P to T.
Yes. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Small mana cost, large text box. Ban, please. What is the deal with? Oh, it costs 4, so it can just have this fat text box under it. As I'm playing a 4-drop with a fat text box under him.
Oh my god, I just realized what you're playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wall City, yo.
Wall City Beach. Wall City Beach.
That's the deck you play after a breakup right there.
Yeah.
Just put your walls up.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know, like my feelings are Mexicans. My name is Trump.
Do I want that? No. I'm going to tap 3 and I'm going to play a Sabertooth Cobra. And when it deals combat damage to a player, he or she gets poison counter during that player's next upkeep. he or she gets another poison counter unless he or she pays 2 mana before then to prevent this effect. If any player has 10 or more poison counters, he or she loses the game as normal. I'm going to tap 1 and equip it with 8. So now it's a 2/4 infect or toxic 1 and deals and gives you a poison counter when it deals damage and at your upkeep if you don't pay 2.
And then
It's a wicked ass Cobra. I love this guy.
that's old school.
Honestly, no, it's a list card. Bill pulled it last week.
Bill didn't pull it. I did and gave it to
Oh, you were the one that traded. So it was 2 weekends ago.
Yep.
Saber
Yep.
Cobra.
Dang. First time I got to play it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Play
It was the
that.
first time I got to play it.
If the
Great old
snake
school
bite
card.
you, bad.
It's poison.
I will pay
Oh,
2
yeah.
black and 2 color.
Old
This
buddy
I'm going to
buddy.
play it Sangromancer. It's flying whenever a creature an opponent controlled dies. I gain
Spice.
3 life whenever opponent discards a card. I may gain 3 life.
Wow, guys.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
We got to throw it on the field right now.
Yeah.
I will play the
Just don't kill
force
anything.
is my land for turn. I'll tap 1 white and play a perimeter captain. Perimeter captain is a 0/4 defender that says whenever a creature I control with defender blocks, I may gain 2 life. When a creature with defender enters, Arcades is going to let me draw a card. I will then tap 2. And I'm going to play Angelic Wall. Angelic Wall is a 0/4 with flying and defender. When it enters battlefield, I'm going to draw a card. I will then tap 2. And I will play Environmental Sciences. I'm going to gain 2 life. And then I'm going to search my library for a basic land. Let's do an island. I just played a forest. I'll go grab another forest and gain 2 life. And then I will move to combat. I'll swing a 3/5 flying vigilance at Matt.
I will block with 1/1.
Flying?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Pilgrim's Eye.
And then
Eye.
yes. And then I'll pass the turn.
So great for any deck that needs like land fixing. Pilgrim's Eye. I'll get you the land. As long as you're running basics.
Land fixing a body. 2 for 1.
As long as you're running basics.
Island in hand, pass turn.
See, I
I
can't run one in my
will-
AAC deck because there's times I don't have one.
Yeah.
It's like scouting tick. I kind
A
of want to take
red.
that out.
A green.
Scouting tech.
Or
Uh,
trek.
Scouting tech. That makes sense.
I
I don't
know.
remember. I don't recall that spell being strong.
1 green and a colorless. Search for any number of basic lands.
Blue.
Shuffle your library. Put those cards on top.
And 1 colorless.
Yeah, that's just
It's a
to
cast.
get through the rest of them.
My commander.
You might as well just play abundance and manipulate what you draw for the rest of the game.
I do have one of those in there.
Gimbal Gremlin Prodigy. It's a 4/4 artifact. Creatures I control have trample. And at the beginning of my end step, I create a 0/0 red gremlin artifact creature token and put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the number of differently named artifact tokens I control.
So before he even hits the battlefield,
That's triggers.
and you have to choose target opponent.
I'm going to choose. Which one do I actually want to cast cards from? Is the question. Matt.
Matt's going to exile the top card. He's going to make a treasure. And
Okay.
until end of turn, you may cast this card. And if you don't, it stays in exile, right? Yeah, just
Without paying its mana.
Does it
no,
say
you
that?
have to pay.
If its spell is mana value less than the number of artifacts you control.
How many artifacts do you control?
I control 2
It's
at
4.
the moment.
That's
So
4.
it's just exiled.
And I will pay the T.
That's sick nasty.
At the beginning of my end
Untap.
step, I'll create a goblin or gremlin token, actually. And put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the number of tokens I control, which is 2.
You should have the token for it.
It's a precon, so it should have the
What
token.
is this?
That's a treasure token and a clue token from this.
So you had 3 tokens because you had him, and then your clue, and then your treasure.
That's why I said 3.
Yep.
Because it would be 3.
You make a 0-0. Nice.
Here's a treasure.
I don't know where the rest of the precon stuff went. It must be sitting over there in that bag. And I will pee the tea.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Maybe there's some tokens or something.
No, I don't see it.
Oh, maybe this is where it is.
Well, I don't really get to use
Yep.
this to its
You
full
found it.
potential, but
Okay.
oh well.
They tucked them behind the plane chase cards.
Well,
It's actually
this
a badass
deck really
little
isn't
treasure.
helping me. So I'm going to tap
What is this? A beast.
for 3, and I'm going to play a glistening sphere.
There's the
I proliferate. Nothing to proliferate. Um,
Thank goodness.
you have a 3-2 over there?
3-3. Flyer.
Pass the turn. Nothing I can do.
Untap.
Definitely should have mulliganed down to 6.
I'm going to play a Field of Ruin as my land for turn. And then I'm going to tap a black, 2 white, and 2 colorless. I'm going to play my commander, Lisa. Rather than paying 2 for each previous time that you've cast it from your command zone, I can pay 2 life. It's flying lifelink, and whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. That includes me. I will pass turn.
On tap. Upkeep draw.
Make your spells count.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like blood magic.
Go ahead, cast as many things as you want.
Yep. It's just if you run out
I'm
of
gonna
blood, you
tap
can't
4
cast
and
no
play
more.
Dusk and destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, including my own Arcades. And I'll gladly lose 2 life for that, but
I think the only thing that lives in mine is Rashini.
Now,
Well-
would I see the trigger with
Yeah.
opponents losing? I gained 3 life for each creature that died.
I got 2 that died
So 3, 6, 7,
because this is a
I don't
2/4.
none. My creature's power is 2.
no, I'll pass the turn.
a 9,
On tap.
3.
When an artifact
set
equipment
this up
doesn't
here.
put your creature in threat range. Very nice.
Oh, very nice. How much?
2.
Darn, I'm gonna have to pay 2 life.
You got a little bit of artifacts over there.
I got 3.
What
Or
was the life
rocks.
damage? Or were the creatures with?
3 or greater,
3, okay.
which included my commander. So definitely your Synchromancer, yes.
Yes, that would have been 3 creatures. You would gain 9 life. Yeah. Dang.
I'm going to tap the
This
forest
deck is about gaining and losing
and
life.
this forest.
Perfect. I'd love to
for
hear that.
2 For a tireless tracker.
Yeah.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I investigate. And whenever I sacrifice a clue, I can put a 1/1 counter on it. But then since it's my first spell, I'm gonna exile the top card of Tyler's library. I get another treasure token. Play it for 3.
You have 3
Yeah.
different tokens. It's different artifact tokens.
The number of artifacts you can
Less than the number of artifacts you control.
Okay. I think I was thinking the
So it
other
would
one
be
is
less than.
different.
So you'd
it'd be
have to
2.
pay 3 to cast it, which
Right.
means you'd have to sack a treasure and pay 2.
Right.
It's possible, but
Hmm.
No, I don't think he gets.
Oh, I can still cast it until the end of the turn too.
Okay.
you just can't do it for free. Still a good card.
I don't like that kind of strat where like your deck is literally reliant on an opponent's deck.
It's not mine ain't reliant. It's just benefits from.
It's gonna remain exiled. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna tap
that's
2
so
blue
unoriginal. It's like I'm just gonna
and
cast
2
this
colorless.
generic spell, but I get to try to cast something of yours, which is the whole point of this deck.
and play a Thopter Spy Network.
Why you have to steal my card to be good deck?
It's,
That's why
just
people
be
don't
good
like
deck on your
pirates.
own.
At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, you create a 1/1 Thopter artifact creature token with flying. And whenever one or more artifacts you control deal combat damage to a player, you draw a card. So I will move to combat, and I will smack Matt for 2 because he's open. And go ahead.
What do you got over there, creature wise?
I got 3/2 that's untapped and
Yeah,
a 2/4.
You have a 3/2 and a 2/4.
Yep.
Jeez. All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Hating myself. Dang, that was really sad. That's the only way I can do that. All right, I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing my saber-tooth cobra at Matt because you're open.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
you have the highest life.
You'll get not one poison counter. You'll take two.
Two poison.
Yeah, you'll take 2 damage, and
3 poison
here,
counters.
I'm just gonna distribute these while I have them.
And you get 2 because it has toxic when it hit you, and then it gives you 1
So,
when
yeah,
it
you'll
deals
get
damage.
3.
And at your upkeep,
Infect
you have to
toxic.
pay 2,
Yep.
or it's going to do 1 more.
No, you're at 2.
Okay.
Then I'm going to pay for 2 black and a colorless, and I'm going to play Itcher Rats. It is a 2/1 infect. When it enters the battlefield, each player gets a poison counter.
Yay!
So everyone else gets one. That includes you.
Yep. That's why I put one in front of me. All right. And I pass the turn with that. Oh, wait. I lose 2 life, right? Or no, I don't. Pass.
Okay.
Lose 2 life
And
from what?
tap.
Remember, whenever we cast
So
a
if I
spell,
don't
lose 2 life.
pay, I gain a poison counter.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you don't pay 2, you'll gain another poison
I need
counter.
the-
That's
Alright.
his command.
and
Oh.
draw.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, he's not. in
Yep.
play.
I'm gonna play planes.
Sometimes we remember triggers and go, he's not in play. Like, yes. Score.
I'm gonna lose 2 life and play out my commander again.
That's known as Magic the Gathering PTSD.
The trauma's real. The trauma's real.
It's
On
there.
That's like attacking a.
Yep,
That's
keep
just
going.
like playing a game against someone and targeting them from the beginning.
I'll play
It's like
an
what
island
is
as my
your-
land for
it's
turn.
What are your triggers? 2 untapped island.
I'm going to tap 1 and a white and play Wall of Omens and lose 2 life.
That's why with AAC, I
And
was
when it
looking for
enters, I
untapped
draw a card.
islands.
And then I will tap 4. And I'll play Tree of Redemption, losing 2 life.
What does it do?
It's a 0-13.
Yeah, boy.
Sounds big.
Pass turn.
A lot of
And you switch.
a
There's
lot of
toughness
toughness
is
to that one.
I think it's the brother of the black tree that
Mhm.
exchanges life totals.
Is
Untap.
well, no. It switches its toughness with a health total.
And that one switches its toughness with something.
With
With
his
his life total.
oh, just with yours.
It's good when you're down.
And at the
Like,
beginning of my
under
upkeep, I get.
No, it's
a
good if you want a
Thopter.
big swinger too.
13. Well, if he has a thing
Creature
where the
token.
toughness is equal to its or power is equal to toughness, then you give it lifelink, you give it your life total, and then you switch.
Better yet, giving it a way to untap and Vigi.
Yeah.
And so he can just like swing with it, tap it, or no, tap it, make his life and its toughness switch, untap it, swing with it, and then tap it again to switch.
Mhm.
Sand Steppe War Riders. It's 4/4 trample. At the beginning of combat on my turn, bolster X, where X is the number of differently named artifact tokens I control.
Lose 2 life.
Yeah, your commander's out now.
Yep.
So I'll lose 2.
See, sometimes the trauma's real.
When you cast your first spell,
Yeah.
target opponent.
It's a plains.
Just exiled.
Yep.
Can't play it. No.
It just says cast.
I get a treasure.
Gotcha.
Play.
That's 3 different
Too
tokens.
Sweet.
I will move to combat. Non-combat, I will bolster 3 because I have 3 different artifact tokens.
So your weakest power creature will get 3 counters,
So
which is your Thopter.
Rashimi, or yeah. So I'll have a 4/4 flyer. And I will. What's your power and toughness on that?
5/5 flying life.
5/5. Okay.
There. Excuse me.
Does that have infect itself, the rat?
Yeah.
Yes.
2/1 impact.
Okay. I'm a P to T then.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Draw.
Yeah, because you already have big baller wall out.
He has a bunch of stuff out.
I will block anything. You just hit a tree.
Oh my god, just like turns around. Haven't you watched Harry Potter?
Yeah, sounds legit. I'm gonna tap this for 3 white, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to play White Sun's Twilight.
What does that do?
You gain X life and create X/1/1 colorless Phyrexian Knight.
Mana Tithe.
Unless you pay 1.
Fair, fair. Well, realize I was gonna destroy his field,
Okay.
but okay, that's fair.
You lose
Pass the turn.
2.
And you lose 2 when you cast.
Pass turn.
White counter spell for you.
Tap. Draw.
My
Hey, I
bad.
was trying to deal with the
And my
field, but whatever.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2 and 3 colorless. I'm going to slash the ranks. Does that work?
What does that do?
Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers except for commanders.
That does not work because I'm not making 5 Phyrexian Might creature tokens
With Toxic.
with Toxic 1. Yeah, each
Yeah,
one,
I'm good.
but can't block.
I'm good.
But can't block. So I don't have blockers.
Still good.
So good.
Topper goes to the graveyard. That goes to the
Then-
graveyard. Ain't got no
You lose 2
graveyard
life?
triggers.
Yeah, I
right?
did.
Yeah, no graveyard triggers.
When you cast that.
I did.
Okay.
Sorry,
He did. He was at
I did it
41.
after I
Okay.
cast it when
Right,
you guys
right.
were doing the
Yeah, it was at 47. Just late last.
Then high low.
We're all 3 open.
I'm gonna send 5 at you. Yeah, but he's lower health,
Gotcha.
and then I gain 5 life.
You literally poke it that many times, it will read.
And then I pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play this Myriad Landscape tap, and I'll tap 6 and lose 2 life and cast my commander and pass.
Untap. Draw. Why is that? Oh, because it makes it tough. At the beginning of my upkeep, I get a Thopter from the Thopter Spy Network for having a clue and a treasure. I will tap 3, including 1 being red, for Vampire's Vengeance. Do 2 damage to each non-vampire creature, and I get a blood token.
Lose 2 life.
Yep. Blood token. I will P the T.
Untap. Draw. Yeah, I'm gonna tap this for 3 white again, and I'm going to use a black and a green and a colorless, so I'll have 2 white floating. Yeah, and I'm going to play Excel, Scion of Atraxa.
Can I see the glistening sphere?
He is corrupted, so it adds 3 of any one color. Great artifact for this deck. I am then
You lose 2 life.
use the 2 floating I have to play Itcher Claw Mirror. He's a 1/1 infect, and whenever he becomes blocked, he gets +2/+2 until the end of turn.
Rampage 2. I'm so
You
glad
lose 2
Rampage
life.
made a
Yep.
little micro.
And then I
comeback.
pay 1 to equip Excel with the prosthetic injector. Pass turn.
Um,
Oh yeah, at the end of turn,
Mhm.
I'm going to exile the top card of your library face down, and I may play that spell for as long as it remains exiled. Not triggered.
Okay. I don't have to pay 2. Okay. I will draw. I'm going to pay a black, white, and a colorless. I'm going to play Kundos, Hound of Athos. As Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink, and creatures in graveyards can't enter the battlefield, and players can't cast spells from graveyards. You took the 2. And then I will do another black, white, and colorless. I'm going to do Cabal, the Council of Allocation. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
And then you lose another 2 for that one, dropping yourself down to 40.
And
Back down to 40.
do you have any flying blockers?
Yeah, I have a 2/7.
In fact,
Toxic.
2/7
Toxic 2.
I'll pass turn.
On tap. Upkeep draw.
Commander's a 2/7.
I'll tap
Just keeping a blocker.
3
So it's
Oh,
toughness.
my
is
bad.
it?
and play
It-
Axebane
no, no, no.
Guardian
It's a 2/7
and lose 2
toxic,
life?
2 toxic 1.
and draw a
So
card.
it applies 3 whenever it deals damage to someone.
And I'll tap
So you
Because
can
toxic
stack
stacks.
toxic.
Yes.
Yes. Then you can give it infect too.
Yeah, and then
You have a way of giving it
it
infect.
deals combat damage. It would instead, once a replacement 1 says when you do it. So you do hit, but then it puts poison counters instead of damage, and it applies poison counters because toxic says you hit.
That's just wrong on so many levels.
Why do you think I said this is a toxic deck? Poisonous.
I'll tap 1 and a green. And I'll play Wall of Blossoms and lose 2 and draw 2.
I played a rat and gave everyone poison. Come on, I threw down a cloud of it.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is proliferate.
And then I'll tap 2,
Mhm.
and I'll play
proliferate.
Floriferous Vine Wall and lose 2
Does that have reach?
and draw a card.
Well, you got Arcades out. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hit you. You got a flying blocker. Can't hit you. You got a flying blocker. I can't hit you.
I will move to combat. Dylan, do you have a flying blocker?
I got a Thopter.
How?
Leaves them open.
You made it on your turn?
Yeah, he
Oh,
made it last
Thopter.
turn.
I got
Um,
Thopter Spy Network. It makes one every turn I have artifact.
I'll let you keep your flying blocker. I'll pass.
So make another one.
Untap.
Mhm.
Make another one.
Upkeep.
If I can find it too. There it is.
Dang, you're down to 28,
Okay.
Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay Temple of Mastery. And I will scry one. I keep it right where the hell it's at. And I will play tapping 4 and 1 blue. I will play a Schema Thief. It is a 3/3 flyer that when it deals combat damage to a player, I create a token that's a copy of target artifact that player controls.
That drops you down to 29.
And I'll P the T.
Keep draw.
Wait, do you have your commander and
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You played a creature though.
Yeah.
That's what this deck is designed from.
Tyler, how many flyers do you have?
Just one.
This one, Arcades.
3/5 flying vigilance.
One of the most underrated dragons ever printed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That sucks. Make that. No, because I got to play that. I gotta do that. Because you cost that. Yeah. I'm going to do a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to tap this for 3 white. I'm gonna use one of it in this colorless to play a infested flesh cutter. Wait, no. One of it in that colorless to play a benevolent blessing, giving Exhale protection from blue. When it enters the battlefield, I choose a color.
You lose 4 life then, because it's not a creature. 2
yeah,
from
yeah.
my commander, 2 from this.
Drops
I
me down to
gain 2
30.
life.
It's kind of worth it at this point. There, goes on the creature. And then I'm going to. So I have 2 more white floating. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of it, and I'm gonna use both. One of it, and I'm going to tap this for a black. I'm gonna play a Necrogen consumption communion on Ishel, giving it toxic 2. So it has toxic 2, toxic 2, toxic 1. And when enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under my control.
2.
Of 1 white floating. Evolution stage. Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, proliferate. It's a 3/2. I take 2 because it's a creature,
Mm-hmm.
dropping me down to 24. Jeez.
It's a painful way to play. But
It really is. So with protection from blue, it's going to move to combat. And Tyler, I
Mhm.
have 4 commander coming at you, 5 toxic. Move to pass the turn and end step. I exile the top card of each of your libraries because you still don't have 3 poison counters. I don't mess with yours yet.
Yeah, you gotta be correct.
Yeah, and I pass the turn while I look at.
okay. Untap. Draw. Play land for turn.
That's fine.
I'm going to do a black and 2 colorless. I'm going to do a silver malt gold. Losing 2 life. At the beginning of my end step, if I gain 3 or more life, I return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. uh, then I think I'm going to just pass turn.
On tap.
So you played a creature. Yeah, you were at 44, right?
Upkeep draw. I will play Plains as my land for turn. I will tap 3, losing 2 life. I'll play a Hover Barrier. And I'll tap 3, losing 2 life. Oh, I forgot to draw when the Hover Barrier came in. And I'll play a Wall of Ice and lose 2. Draw a card when it comes in.
That's a creature.
Yep.
Okay.
Playing walls.
There's a mic kind of covering.
That's chill.
I will tap 1 and a green. And I'll play Wall of Roots and lose 2 life and draw a card.
Hey, we're trying to use our life as resource right now.
Yeah.
He played that wall. I was just like,
Bloody
I'll put a negative counter on Wall of Roots to add a green to my pool.
Okay.
And then I'll tap Axebane Guardian for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana in any combo. So
You got 7 mana.
add 4 white, 2 blue, and a green. And I will use
4 white. Okay.
all of the green and 2 white to play Wing Mantle Chaplain. When Wing Mantle Chaplain enters the battlefield, I make a 1/1 bird for each creature with flying I control. Or, well, for each creature with defending I control, the bird has flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to make 7 1/1 birds.
They're white.
That are white. I lose 2 life when I cast that spell. And when it comes in, I draw a card.
A spell or a creature?
It's a creature.
Okay.
And I still have 3 mana. I will spend 3 mana to cast Harrow. And I will sacrifice this Myriad Landscape.
Take 4 life.
I'm getting 2.
Oh,
too
yep.
many.
My back.
There you go.
And I'll put out this forest and this plains. Find another plains. And I'll tap 2 and play
I just need to get big soul.
Wall of Junk.
Mhm.
And when Wall of Junk enters, I'm going to draw a card and make another bird with flying.
Making token.
Yeah.
And then I will go to combat. And Matt, I'm going to swing at you with a 2/2, a 4/4, and a 3/5 flying vigilance.
2/2, a 4/4.
And a 3/5 flying vigilance.
I will 3/5 is your commander.
Yep.
I will block your commander with the 5/5.
Okay.
Lifelink. Then what were the other two?
4/4, 2/2.
I will take the 6, so I'd only lose 1 life.
Fast turn.
Yeah. Keep. Get another factor. Draw.
What's your flying blockers over there?
5/5.
5/5. Okay.
I'm going to tap
Lifelink flying.
3, one of which being green for a tireless proficitioner.
Lose 2. Going down to 27.
I will play a Vedecan Humiliator. Also, with first one is landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, I create a food or a treasure token. Second one is Metalcraft 3/4. Whenever he attacks, if I control 3 or more artifacts, creatures opponents control lose all abilities and have base power and toughness of 1/1.
One of my favorite flavor texts in the whole game. It says, "And who's going to stop me? You."
Yeah, it literally does. Everybody's got flyers, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't get through to
I
nobody with
I
a
got a
flyer.
0/6.
Did you lose 2 for that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll P the T.
At 25. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
I really can't do too much damage right now.
You do more damage just sitting here.
Need to let the engine build up some more pressure before I drive her down the street.
I wish I could. I wish. Anyway, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna play a Bountiful Promenade as my land for the turn, and I'm going to proliferate each of your guys' poison counters. And
not cut out then. No
Okay.
Jedi left.
It really feels like that. That's the downside, I guess. I'm going to tap the Bountiful Promenade to play a Skelev or a Skrev. The Defector Might and lose 2.
Give-
That raise oil print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
wow.
a nice one. I'm going to
You
tap
can play
That'd be
Phyrexian
awesome.
and make protection from color.
Glistening Sphere for 3
Bleach character.
3 green. Yeah.
What are they called from Waku Mundo?
I'm going to tap this for a black,
Hollows.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
and I'm going to play a Necrogen Rot Priest. Toxic 2. Whenever a creature you control with Toxic deals combat damage to a player, that player gets an additional poison counter. Let's see, you got a flyer, and he's a 5/5. You got 3 flyers.
I got 4 flyers.
4 flyers. How many aren't blue?
3 of them.
Okay.
There's literally no point hitting me.
I know. Well, that's the thing. If I hit you, you're out. But I really want to hit Matt. I can't.
How
So-
big's your commander?
He has a 4/7.
You guys have not answered a single thing he has put out.
I've been trying. I'm just not drawing it.
You gotta wait until next turn before you can make all his creatures 1/1s to be able to do something.
True. Move to combat. I'm going to swing my Exhale at Dylan because I need you corrupted so I can start using your library too.
It doesn't trample or nothing.
No.
Okay, I'll block it with a thought.
Okay. That's all I can do. Pass. So I can give him. So I can give him another protection. Can't do it.
Pay black and a colorless. I'm gonna play Knight of the Dust Shadow as menace, and your opponents can't gain life. Then I can pay one colorless.
Wait, do you take
And he
2
gets a-
damage for that
Yeah,
or lose 2 life?
Mm-hmm.
I still lose life too.
On the 41.
I'm going to pay 2 black and 3 colorless. I'm going to cut the profits,
I forgot to
and I'm
take
going
the
to
top card of each
sacrifice
of you guys.
Soulmancer for its casualty to cast it twice. I'm going to draw X cards and lose X life, so I'd draw 6 and lose 6.
I actually wait.
You cast
I
it.
actually forgot to exile the top card of each trigger. So I have
Oh.
at the
What
end
did you
step.
draw for turn, Matt? You
I
shouldn't
drew
have drawn it. That's that should be face down under
Let
his
me-
control.
Yep.
Draw
Sorry.
it, put a different card in your hand.
I realized as I looked down and didn't see 2 cards.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't remember that end step
That-
trigger.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I mean, I don't get to play this deck much. Y'all hate it.
What's your commander's power?
I use a 4.
4/7.
Yeah, 4/7. You only asked the power, guys.
Yeah.
We're not
Oh yeah.
because you didn't cast that spell.
True. I'm going to though, but
Going up to 43.
actually, I'll wait to do it first.
He was out.
Oh yeah, I'll still put this on there. If my commander dies, it enters the battlefield tapped with a 1/1 counter on it.
Okay.
I am going.
And then you
to,
take the 2 for casting that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. Bloop, bloop.
I will swing out at Dylan. You have a 5/5 lifelink flying, a 3/3 menace lifelink, a 2/3, and a 3/1.
How much is it all together?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'll take it.
Okay. I will gain 5, 6, 7, 8 life. I am then going to pay 2 white and a colorless. I'm going to play Slaughter the Strong. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with power 4 or less, and sacrifice. So you have 4 power that you can choose creatures from.
I'll keep 4 birds. And everything else.
Right.
I will keep.
I'll keep everything.
No, it's you have 4 power total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4
Oh, yeah.
1/1s
Yeah.
and a
Then
bunch of
everything's
zeros.
True.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was really only gonna.
So
phase
you're
that
going to
many.
choose one of your creatures to survive? Just
Yep.
one?
Yep, that's fine. This comes
Combo.
back at the end step because of that. And then so will the ghoul.
I'm going. Damn.
Doesn't
I
the
will
ghoul come
lost
back
two.
tapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll both come back tapped.
I'm gonna choose Evolution Sage and Skrelv. Sacrifice the rest. When he dies, he comes back.
I'm gonna do one Thopter and a Tireless Provisioner.
And then at my end step, these will both return tapped. Because I gain more than 3 life this turn. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And cast Arcades. And then I'll move to combat. And Matt, I'm going to swing at you with a 7/7, a 6/6, a 3/3, a 4/4, a 4/4, a 7/7, 4 1/1s, a 0/3, and a 3/3.
How much is it all together?
3, 6, 13, 21, 23, 25, 27, 31, 38.
Okay, I'll take 38.
Sounds very good. And I believe you have definitely deserved that this game. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, make another Thopter.
Yep.
Yep.
Drops you down to 9.
That's fine.
Welcome to my range, big boy.
Draw.
I'm in danger. Danger.
Might not make it. But it's okay.
Kill him.
He just did 30 some damage and he's
Murder
tapped out.
sheriff.
If you can guess both, kind of wipe the board besides yours.
Going to tap
Now I can cast my spell in
7
my graveyard. Now that current
for
is
Workshop Elders.
gone. But I don't even need to because I'm down at 6 life.
The 4/4 artifact creatures I control have flying. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may have target non-creature artifact I control become a 0/0 artifact creature. If I do, I put 4 1/1 counters on. So I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna turn this blood token into a 4/4 with flying. And I will swing. Huh. Seven, 8. And you still got Arcades back, right?
And I still got Ishel.
And you still got Ishel back.
So. Yeah.
And that's a 2/5.
There's a 2/5 flyer, Vigilance Toxic 2.
Okay. I just played a creature, so I lost 2. Did I already lose 2? Then, yeah. I'm going to swing 9 at Matt.
I'm dead.
Mm.
I have an answer.
Now we can cast a spell without losing life.
Dang.
And since I did damage.
Oh, you don't get to stop people from gaining life. Oh, and have veto.
Yeah.
Since I did your image with an artifact, I draw a card. I'm going to move to my second main phase after combat, and I'm going to play a game trail. I'm not going to reveal the land. It comes into play tap. Tyler's prisoner activates and gives me a treasure token. I'm going to tap the treasure token, sacrifice it to play a Gilded Goose. Gilded Goose comes into play and gives
Make a
me
food
a
token.
food token. And I will pay the team.
My deck was getting
Gilded Goose has flying.
That was dirty.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Draw. I'm going to play a Sea of Clouds as my land for the turn. I'm going to proliferate both of you guys.
Yeah, that's where I'm out.
Damn it, I'm corrupted.
Yeah.
Was the last Jedi.
Yeah. I'm going to
Don't forget
Hey.
your treasures.
Mhm.
pay 1 and equip prosthetic injector onto Excel.
That sounds like a sketchy operation, right?
Prosthetic injector.
Oh yeah.
Is that like fisting
Is that
without-
yours? No,
I-
it's prosthetic.
Is that like
I made a
fisting
joke
without-
about it, and it's just it's horrible. I call it the prostate ejaculate.
the prostate?
Anyway,
Prostate
I got
football.
8. Let's see. I can do that. I do that. Pay that. I want to get that. So I'll do that. I can only do that. I can only do one. This is hell. So I'm going to tap 2. And leave me with that. So screw it. I'm gonna do it. Tapping for 5 green. And I'm going to play a Tyrannix Atrocity. Is a 4/4 haste toxic 3.
Why you gotta be so toxic, Josh?
My only problem is I don't know who to hit.
Well, you got 1. You need 2 more damage to kill. Then you got 1 that has a ground blocker and a flying blocker.
You're not going to be able to kill us
Phyrexian.
both.
I can only do 1, and that's the kicker.
He's only going to be able to kill
I can
one
only
of us.
guarantee kill 1. I can't guarantee kill both. That's the kicker. You got your 0/2 as your
0/2 green boy.
You can pay Phyrexian.
The
tap that,
goose.
give protection.
Goose.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
He
I know,
knows.
and that's why I said I can only kill 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get from both or just 1. Well, you're good. So I get you from next turn, but I lose 2 lands if I swing you out. But I'm dead if I leave you in.
Yeah, Arcadius
Yeah.
is swinging hard.
Yeah. Move to combat.
He's going
I'm-
to force me to block. That's what it is.
I'm
not-
going to-
Arcades is going to cost
Protection.
12.
Oh my god.
I'm not even going to be able to put him back out.
I'm going to
He's gonna
tap
get some-
Promenade, tap Scrub, give him protection from give Ishel protection from white. And I'm going to attack Tyler for 2 commander in the air.
Toxic.
Toxic 1, toxic 2. So toxic 3. Yep. I'm going to float the 1 before damage. Well, no, I can't. Never mind.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
away.
like-
It changes in phases. Yep.
Yeah, he's gone, so that goes
got
bye
it.
Oh, I
bye.
knew that. I just didn't even realize you had his lance input.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing his lands. Well, I haven't been drawing any, so I've been playing his.
Who's green? Oh, you got your commander in a different color sleeve. Okay.
That was good.
Go to pass the turn. I exile the top card of your library face down. And I may play it for as long as it remains exiled.
Did you get something good?
Maybe.
I haven't even looked it through the deck before. This is all new.
No, not really. It's not that great. Kind of sucks.
It was popping off. It was snagging cards and doing what it wanted.
No.
You're
I mean the
three.
card I grew.
I was hoping you would have gotten Rune Reflection since they did.
I don't have Rune Reflection in here.
That makes 2.
See, I deal with poison counter, so I just.
I'm gonna play a Temple of
Wait, this is
Infinity.
yours.
Yep.
Scry 1.
Tyler, could I have your poison counter, please?
No poison counter.
Yeah, I keep them with it.
How much mana do I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm tapping 7. 2 of which will be red. You know what? Fuck that. I can't really do that. Wait. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. Oh, plus I made a treasure token for the land coming into play.
Mm-hmm.
Untap these. Figure it out.
You just tap those to cast.
I was tapping them to cast something, but I never casted anything. I'm just sitting here figuring out what I'm doing.
Then why'd you? Oh yeah.
I get a treasure token when I play a land from Tireless Provision. Fuck it. I'm just gonna move to combat.
Yeah.
When I move to combat, this is going to make a clue token into a 4/4 flyer. And I will swing. 3 1/1s and 2 4/4 flyers. All flying.
All fine.
That's 11 in the air.
I will block the clue with a 2/7,
Okay.
and then take 7.
And I will move to second main phase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I will pay the tea.
All right, untap. You have any flyers? Draw.
Nope.
No flyers.
I got a 0/2.
0/2 flyer.
Got gold.
Oh, yep,
goose.
the goose.
On the goose. Gotcha.
And protection from rain.
Yeah, but he's a 2 with toxic. He only
Um,
does 2 damage.
I'm going to tap for a black and 2 colorless and play Phrasis Outbreak and wait, no. Wait. I'm going to play a Tainted Woods as my land for the turn, and I'm going to proliferate you up to 4. And then I'm going to tap like that for a black and 2 colorless and play Phrasis Outbreak.
I'm going to
Each opponent gets a poison counter,
spell swindle that,
which
and
does
I get treasure tokens equal to its mana value.
He's going to counter target spell and make a number of treasure tokens equal to its converted mana cost,
3.
which is good. That saved his goose.
Um,
That would have cooked it.
Yep, because that's 5 for that, and then I still got 2,
well,
3.
I guess I'm stuck with tapping this for 3 red and struggling your goose.
How are you struggling? Oh, it's his.
It's
Yeah,
his.
it's his card. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going
Struggling
to
my goose.
and I'm going to deal 4 damage to your goose.
Ah, my goose is cooked.
Yup.
Quack.
How many creatures do you have on the ground?
He's
2?
got
I have a 4/4 and a 3/2.
He's got an Evo Sage. He's got a Provisioner. He's got a Tyrannax. He's got a
Let's see.
Elders. Let's go.
Yeah, they're both on the ground.
Different.
You can
Nitty
tag me in
titty
the air all
gritty.
day.
Yeah, but I'm only going to give you 3 in the air if I do that. But
He can grant prot too.
yeah. Yeah, but I can only. I really want to do that though because it'll leave me. Oh, screw it. I'm going to. I can't swing you out this turn, so I'm just going to swing for the
The 2 in the air.
2 and 3 infect in the air,
So that puts me at 7.
which is 7.
End step.
So you take 2 damage.
And
Two.
your corrupt happens.
That's commander 2.
That's his card.
Cool. And pass the turn. Yeah.
All right. And tap.
Last play of the game right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Is the either this last turn or the next one.
Draw.
Bob. It's Sport frog.
Turn up the bass.
Blessed respite.
Destroy all creatures with flying.
Shit.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna tap 7 for Hellkite Igniter.
Yup.
It's a 5/5 flying haste that I can pay 2 pumpable to give plus X plus 0 till end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts I control. Then I will move to combat and turn my food token into a 4/4 flying artifact creature. And I will swing out on Josh.
Are you gonna pump it up as haste?
He can
Yeah, I
wait.
can do that at any point in time.
Sure.
So he can wait until blockers.
And all your 4/4s are flyers.
Yep.
Yeah,
he
they're all
yep.
flying
He goes
4/4s.
sideways with everything.
Workshop.
4/4/4 flyers, a 4/4 on the ground, a 3/2, and a 5/5 flying haste with artifact breathing.
With the pop. And I can pay twice into the Hellkite Charger.
Well, here's the real kicker. You guys aren't even realizing that's game because even if I block one of your flyers, like your biggest guy, let's just say that's how I'm
You
gonna do
block
it.
the
Let's just say
igniter.
that's how I'm doing. Blocking the Hellkite, using this to block the Timeless, using this to block the 4/4. Well,
Give that one
using
protection
this.
from red. So even if he did it, he wouldn't be able to kill your commander.
here's it. Well, yeah, I can use this guy. No, it's because then I'll still take 2. So that's why it's like it doesn't matter.
Then you're done. That's 16 in the air.
That's why I was like, "This good game,
Good
man.
game.
Good game, guys."
Good game.
One with the pre-con.
Yeah,
Thanks
pre-con
to
took it.
Wizards.
And Gremlins takes it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was another Saturday down. Once again, I'd like to thank the pillars they have here at Brain Jerk. We got the Little Brown Jug, Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill, Insane Wrestling Revolution, Detroit 8 Mile Vodka, Mugsy Sports Grill and Bar, Monroe Sports Center, Lane's Pizzeria, Deb's Floral Design and Events, Ruthless Pro Wrestling, and of course, us right here, Tabletop Takedown.
And
We'll see
Nick
you next
Cannabis.
Saturday.